Good morning. I am pretty much done with this game. So, I am going to show you how I died. I was running my level 45 character. I got up to 45. And what I didn't know, and I didn't even realize, is that except for the fact that your life bubble goes down here, there's no reaction. Like, there's nothing. There's no sound, there's no red flash on your screen. So I died to a trap. I was doing one of these things where you gotta, I forget what it's called, you do it for Ascension or whatever, where you gotta go through these things and find safe spots to sit. And I thought I had a safe spot, but what I wasn't doing is I wasn't looking at my life. And I died. And I was like, how did I even die? And then I realized it wasn't a safe spot. But I've been programmed by so many previous games that your character makes a noise, it makes a reaction, the screen goes red, something else like this. And if I've got to sit here and stare at my life throughout the entire game and not rely on some type of programming thing like playing a character that doesn't feel pain, yeah, that pretty much did it for me. I was pretty pissed that I lost the dude. Didn't even know how. I thought I was in a safe spot. Apparently I wasn't. But no noise, no nothing, just like your life goes down. Pretty big programming flaw. Especially in a game where you're trying to get high enough level and stuff. Having a character that doesn't feel pain, well then let's put your life bar at the top of the screen like some games do so you can see what the hell is going on, not on the bottom left. If I gotta concentrate on too many things at once, the game just gets boring to me. It's like, so now I just that for me is a game killing mechanic, that I lost a dude that high. Whenever you're playing these games, especially in hardcore mode, you gotta try and you're trying to survive as best you can, without clues on how to play it. Watch your life, because nothing will react. You can get hit 1,000 times by one hit point, which is what happened actually. Really low damage. It was like a level 2. Really low damage. I just didn't know I was in a danger zone. So, the game's pretty. It was pitched to me as like, oh, it's better than this, it's better than that, it's better than this. And it literally is no different than any other game. Graphics are way better than a lot of other games, but of course that's because you're zoomed in so far. You get the same thing with Diablo 4 and stuff. But it has the same world map as Diablo 3, where it's like, this is what you get, and it doesn't change. There's only so many different map zones, but it's the same thing over and over again. In order to progress through the game, you basically, in order to play this in hardcore, you have to play it in normal mode all the way through to know how each certain thing goes. Every time I hit a new boss, I usually die once, which is why I've been burning through characters so much. Because there's no way to learn on the fly, which is valid, but not having a reaction. And I should have realized this, because there's a lot of times in this game I'm like, oh my god, I gotta heal, because I didn't know I took damage, right? You gotta watch your life thingies, with mana when you're out, it's like, you're low on mana, right? So you're like, oh, I better hit the mana button. I'm listening for the verbal cues, but with the life it isn't. I sunk a lot of time in the game, and in all honesty, there's better games to sink my time into than this. I'm still going to play the hardcore with the other guys, but the way they're chewing through it so fast, and I'm pretty sure that character is going to die too, my other character. And that'll be the last character on this game. What makes it different from every other game? The graphics are good. It has a skill tree where it's so varied you can basically make whatever you want. I can make this thing into a goddamn wizard if I wanted to. There's no limitations that way. but it's another time sink. No different than World of Warcraft. I will say this, I think one of the best features of this game, for people who've never played it before, is that the damage stays on the bosses. So you can go back and the boss has still got down half life wherever you left them. That is really, really awesome in these type of games. Because there's nothing worse than being in one of these games in Diablo 4 and you just can't physically kill the boss. Which happens a lot in Diablo 4. You physically just can't kill it. Here, and I don't know if there's a limit, but here you can at least kill the boss. And like, okay, God, that was horrible, but you got through it, burning through characters. Of course, that doesn't work in hardcore mode. Another thing they have that's really awesome, makes this game better by leagues than all the other games I've played in hardcore, is if you hit escape, the game freezes and you can just dump back into town. That is absolutely awesome. So if you like hardcore games, and you're that type of person where you can pay attention to everything all at once, then this is actually going to be a good game for you. I, on the other hand, cannot. I rely on the visual cues, I rely on sound cues, things like this, right? I kind of immerse myself in the world. I want to ignore the bottom stuff, until I see a reaction on my character. So I like to kind of immerse myself in the game itself and less on the mechanics on how to play it. Oh, better watch this, better watch that. So I would say if you're going to play a game like this, the game's free to play. Absolutely, this would be a great one for you. If you've been spoiled by games that actually have reactions, that have the have your character react to getting hit, that make a noise or something like that, then that's something you need to watch out for. I wish I would have known that. If I would have known that at the beginning of this thing, I would have played all my characters a lot differently. There is a couple times I died and it's kind of like, what? I just thought I got one-shotted. But now I'm like, maybe I didn't even get one-shotted. Maybe I got like 5-shotted. I just didn't know it because I wasn't paying attention to my life down here. So if you play the game, remember, you can hit escape to save, get out, fast, boom, done. Watch your life. Your character doesn't understand what getting hit means. Resurrect. It just seems like such a weird thing that your character just doesn't react. Oh, see, that reacted. See, what the hell? Now it's reacting. Why? See, look at that. Now that is just weird. What the hell? Hang on. Now we're going to play some more. Okay, did you see that? It reacted. Now let's create a hardcore character.
A scion of perfection and mind, body,
Okay.
and grace. The crown
That was
glory of our
weird.
civilization.
That was weird. Here I am bitching about something and then it literally...
Oh my god, just excellent.
You and I.
Come on. That was just weird. Well, what the hell? Well, that was weird. Now it's doing everything I literally said it didn't. That was so strange. I'm going to have to replay this. I want to see if there was a difference. Maybe I'm losing my mind? No. That is so weird. That is so weird. There! It made a noise. Now it's making noises. Well, apparently it does make noise sometimes. Maybe on critical hits? Huh. There. Maybe it's critical hits only? I don't know. See, that is what I was looking for. Huh. Well, exit to login screen. Log in. Let's go. Delete. I'm going to rewatch the video on this. What is this? Delete. 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 Yeah, like I said, it was really weird and frustrating to lose a character like that. But yeah, I don't see any difference in this than any of the other games I played, so. Oh, PUBG Battlegrounds. I mean, I'm still learning how to play this, but instead of us doing this, exit to desktop, confirm. Let us go into Steam. Turn off for now, not now. Okay. I mean, I've had a lot of free to play, my favorite section. Apex Legends. Lost Ark. MMORPG. Is it really, though? Is it going to be any different than the other stuff? Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Dota 2. I don't know how that'd be any different. Exilium 2. Rivals. Destiny 2. Released 2019. Okay. The Haunted Masquerade. Let's see. I wonder if there's a do this. Oh, here we go. Where winds meet. Open world action adventure RPG. Okay, so not a multiplayer. Master Duel. Dota 2. That was the dancey one. Okay. Well, not dancey, but. And this looks like another one of those. Haunted Masquerade. Apex Legends. Lost Ark. Wow. Special sections. I mean, what to play? They all look, I guess they all look like the same thing. They're either, I don't know what to say. The only game I saw that was really cool recently that kind of like, was Pick a Path for a computer. It was called Dispatch. That was pretty neat. But again, limited stories and so on and so forth, right? Demos. There goes the kitty. Heroes of Might and Magic. Golden era of Might and Magic. I mean, I haven't played one of these type of games in a long time. Dead as disco. Raccoon. Yeah, I don't know. I hate to say this. This looks interesting, and yet it's a reboot of an old game. So, gosh, I gotta get with something new. Ways to play, categories, categories. Free to play demos, casual loot, view all tags. New. What about browse? New releases. Explore new content. Here we go. What is this? Perfect catch. Okay. Arc Raiders, Where the Winds Meet. Call of Duty. New top sellers this month. Solo Leveling. Rise Overdrive. Oh my god. There's one I should try. Escape from Tarkov. Mixed reviews. Ash and Steel. Cowboy Life. Hotel Hideaway, Not My War. Dream Slayer Z Factor. One user review. Well, hang on. Wretch Divine Ass. Huh, interesting. One user review. Made by a Russian company. Or Ukrainian, I can't read the Cyrillic. Oh my god. And I'm not going to rag on the graphics because every game starts someplace. Is there more? Oh, I think it's Z Factor. It's in this world for person view adventures on an island where intelligent life has been destroyed by a zombie virus. Creator 1. Maybe. I just can't find something interesting to play. Moonlighters, Where the Wind Meets. God. Reign of the Guilds. The will of a young servant as they embark on a journey to carry the mission of their own identity. That they might carry you on a journey to the east. I don't know how this is going to be any different except for graphics. I don't know, is there anything that is going to be different? Oh my golly. Open world. Wow. What is next in queue? What is going on? Why there's just so many in queue? Oh my gosh, now I gotta take lessons on how to use this. I don't understand arc raiders. Why are these in my queue? Because I looked at them, I guess. I guess because I looked at them. Okay. Oh, here we go. Idle on. Oh my gosh. RV there yet? Oh my gosh. Okay. That looks pretty bad, but it might be interesting. Multiplayer, co-op, funny, online adventure. Well, okay. I might This one might be good. I gotta keep this one in my brain. Ash and Steel. No different than anything else. Battlefield 6, yes. Dispatch. I enjoyed playing the demo of that. I do not need that. Welcome to Mount Holly, where every dawn reveals a new mystery. Navigate through shifting corridors and ever-changing chambers in the genre-defying strategy with your unpredictable path leads you to room 46. Very positive. Huh. Okay, how much is this game? Interesting. Well, here we go. So what's it called? It's called Blueprints. Seance at Blake Manor. Huh. Mist. Huh. Am I missing something here? I feel like I'm looking at two different games. The Seance at Blake Manor. I see, they're trying to bundle with other stuff. Okay. And Mist, gosh. Huh. Well, I don't know what I'm going to play next. I'm going to have to think about this. This one looks interesting. And looks like something I could play on the TV set. Stream it to the TV, or not stream it, but plug in my TV set, and my wife's over, she can help me play it. Looks like a problem-solving puzzle, kind of like Myst. And it's actually linked with it. Huh. Raw Fury Game Collection. Well, Blueprints is getting right up there with the next game I might be playing. Moonstone Island. Star Trucker. Join Snufkin in the musical adventure about restoring harmony and balance to Moomin Valley, protecting it from the industrious park keeper. Pizza Possum. I mean, Favorite Ultimate Dreams in a snackable arcade game focused on eating as much food as you can in a single player or a local co-op without getting caught. Wow. I think I am so far out of the loop on gaming that I need to do take some lessons here. Damn, Kathy Rain. Award-winning point and climate returns the director's cut with an extended story, additional puzzles, and new areas to explore. You know, I'm beginning to think that maybe Huh. Huh. Well. What's the difference between this and this? Oh, Kathy Rain 2. That is Kathy Rain. Oh, soundtrack. So it's coming with Kathy Rain 1 and then Kathy Rain 2 for 38. I see. Well, I think Kathy Rain is going to be high on that list too. How do I click this? I'm going to add that to cart for now. Well, I am going to pop open. Hello. There it goes. Let's go. What is going on here? I wonder what would be a good game. I should probably first you out directly. Another stream boosting. Social handles. I don't have social handles. Okay. I need. What do I need? I need. No, I don't need a new tab. Do I? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I need. Is Steam opened up? There it is. Boom. Oh, it went over here. Oh my gosh. Get over on this screen. So there's my next one. Home collection, friends, games. Well, I am going to look up some stuff here, see what I can find. There's bound to be something. That Kathy Rain looks interesting. 1 gigahertz, 2 gigs of RAM. I think I can handle that. 2 gigs of available space. Seance of Blake Manor. Well, I'm going to do some research, but it looks like I might end up with something like that. Problem solving, things like this. Gesundheit. Tormented Souls 2. Survival horror. Okay. This kind of looks silent, hellish. Wow, that looks interesting too, actually. That looks interesting too. Oof. Oh, I've seen this. That's like Resident Evil callback. Absolutely. That was like the end of Resident Evil. Well, that looks one really upset none. The survival exploring the decaying remains was included. Villa has used improvised weapons to confront ever been the face of reality to save your sister from a twisted cult. Interesting. Okay. Add to my wish list. Now I'm gonna go look at wish list too. Oh, I see. View my cart. What have I got in my cart? Tormented Souls, Blueprints, Kathy Rain. Oh, remove. There. There's 3 games, $100. I am going to take a look online to see which one of these I'm going to download first. And on Steam OS. I wonder, could I make a Steam computer? Okay, well, thanks for checking out the stream. I'm going to go back and take a look and see if I'm mistaken about what happened in that first round of the games when I was playing, when I first started Path of Exile on this stream this morning. Thanks for checking her out. I'm going to go putt around the place and think about these 3 games. Read some reviews about them, but but all 3 of them look interesting. I just feel like Tormented Souls 2 might be the better choice, although Kathy Rain looked interesting. Blueprints. We'll look them up before I make my mind. I haven't read anything about these yet, so just what I saw. So before I decide whether or not some poor code dude gets some money from me, I'm gonna take a look at all 3. I'm not gonna remove them without checking first. Somebody out there made this game, so it might be worth going into more. But I'm leaning more towards this one or this one. I feel like this might be more fun for the $38, $40 Canadian. But Tormented Souls 2 looks like it's pretty decent graphic-wise. Blueprints, I mean, it looks very interesting too. Gameplay trailer, yeah. I hate, yeah. And it's all going to come down to how interactive the area, the whole map is. But thanks for checking it out, and I will chat with you folks later. Hopefully be on later. I got some stuff to do at work before I start. Who knows? Take care.